Like, you know what? If I accidentally
And then
pressed it, then maybe my ass should be on YouTube if I accidentally pressed it and I didn't mean to. Oh, I didn't mean to show my titty on live. Oh, well, you did. Let it go. All right, man. Let me see. Let me see the '90s X-Men card.
oh, I have to go get it now. Thanks a
Nah, you don't have
lot.
to go. You don't have to go get it, man. Because that's
No,
all I was
I'm
gonna
gonna go
say.
get it. I'm
All right,
gonna go get it. I'm gonna go
he's
get it
gonna go get
live
it,
because
guys.
that's what we do.
Oh, that's what we do when we're live. He's gonna go get it. Welcome to Nerding Out. This is Mecca Davis, Andrew Mecca motherfucking Davis. There's no MF in his name,
So it's
but
Marvel, bro. Marvel.
oh oh Andrew Marvelous Mecca Davis. That's even
Thor
better
versus
than
Loki.
motherfucker. Oh shit! See
And
when
these,
you
I love these too. I'm like a big trading card nerd. It's my fucking WWE Chrome cards. Oh, I'm like a 4-year-old child.
well, yeah, I'd agree with that. You are like a 4-year-old child. I give you that
So,
there.
I felt really bad about this too.
What's
So
why?
let me explain how I felt bad about this. I offered the guy like $15 for it, and then he didn't accept it because it was a pitting, and I got it for like $4. I'm like, dude, what the fuck, man? I wanted to pay you more for it. Like, I feel
Well,
bad like when I get a good deal because I'm like, yo, I got like $15. I'll buy it for
hey
15.
man, you can't feel bad when they got. I mean, they could have accepted it for 15. Then you got it for a steal at 4. That's his bad. And hey, dude, your name. Well, you changed it. Yeah, I called you Andrew. Um, I just said Mecca Davis.
This is some
Andrew.
Mickey James, good old
Who's?
Mickey James.
Dude, you got the.
Some
Nice,
Mickey James right there.
crazy
Some
investor.
Michelle McCool, the Undertaker's wife. Tell me the Undertaker didn't do well. He
Oh,
did well for himself.
I mean, come on, yeah, hard picking when you're the Undertaker. Oh, it must
I
have
mean,
been so hard
Ashley.
getting women when you're the Undertaker.
Ashley, she's no longer with us.
No,
She
she's
looks good
not.
in bra and panties. I'm gonna say that.
Well, that came, though, at least in my ears, that came off. She looks good in bra and panties.
Maria is a fucking saint. She is
Ah,
beyond talented. Like she was underutilized in WWE tremendously both times. But great card. I love this card. It's all the chrome shit. And then I got me some Tori Wilson.
please don't stand up, like at all.
You don't want me to stand up? Why? Why?
No, because I'm afraid that there's gonna be like I imagine that old man boner popping out or
No,
some
no, no, no.
shit.
I didn't show the card that would make me do that.
Don't show that
Maurice.
card.
Maurice. I love Maurice too. She's great. Like she's the Miz's wife. He did good for himself too. And
And the
then
fucking Miz, I remember that motherfucker on the Real
amazing,
World.
amazing Kelly Kelly. I fucking love some
Amazing
Kelly
Kelly
Kelly.
Kelly. Well, let me tell. I remember the Miz on the Real World doing the Miz impression of The Rock, and just fucking and everyone laughing at him and giving him shit because nobody liked. I mean, WWF was barely a fuck. Well, I mean WWE now, but that was barely a fucking thing,
That
dude.
guy though, the Miz is an amazing wrestler.
Well, I mean, I think he's just an amazing person. I don't watch that. I don't watch wrestling now. I've seen him a couple of times, but
He's like my favorite wrestler of all time. That guy is so good. And he just does amazing things and he doesn't get credit for it.
uh,
He doesn't get credit for it. But he's making a lot of money. And I've said this before and I'll say it again that if WWE lost the Miz, that would be a loss for WWE. They could
uh,
lose Chris Jericho, they could lose a lot of people. If they lost the Miz, they'd be fucked.
did I hear Jericho or that there's Cody Rhodes leaving AEW to go back to WWE?
Supposedly, I don't even fucking know what's going on with that shit. I
So,
mean, I don't know. I guess he wanted more money and he wasn't happy because he didn't have creative control or didn't have as much. And I'm like, but I don't watch AEW. I don't. I watch like independent wrestling and I watch WWE pay per views because they're fun. Like,
dude, I watched the Double or Nothing pay per view and I've never watched it again.
because what
Uh,
was it like $50 and it was like a waste, right?
Oh, you want me to lie? You want me to tell you the truth? I watched it for. I pirated that shit, dude.
Oh, but was it good? Regardless,
Nah, I mean it was okay. See, I mean, because that was when the Gold Dust came through. You know, like I said, I'm a '90s fucking '80s nerd wrestling type. So that was cool to see him. Or what's Dustin? No, yeah, Dustin Rhodes. Dustin Rhodes came out. That's the name, right? Gold Dust. Should I just call him Gold Dust? I'll just fucking call him Gold Dust.
showing all my metal cards, guys, because I don't have anything else going on in my life. But yeah,
Fucking
no.
show off.
Hey, I interviewed this guy who did
Who's that guy?
this. Ebas. That's a cool interview in my repertoire.
Who's
Like
E-Bass? I don't know that
Eric
name.
Basaluda, he's just like he's worked for Top Cat, he's worked for all these like great companies, and he works for Zenoscope. Like all these metal cards, the majority of them are from Zenoscope. I actually just placed an order for my own metal cards with
Nice.
my cosplay friend DJ Croft. So I got 130 of them coming. Martian the Manhunter or Marvin the Martian or whatever his name is. Super cool. Elias Chazudis.
Marvin the Martian. You got my engines run. I thought you had a Martian the Manhunter card.
Oh, this is cool
Martian
right here.
Martian Manhunter.
I'm pretty bad at this, but these connect. Another Elias Chazudis. Super cool. They connect, form a big picture. It's always fun, Coyote and Roadrunner. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
no, getting back to AEW, sorry. I get
No, you're
distracted.
good.
I get distracted. I'm not going to
We're just
stand
chit
up, I
chatting.
promise. But
Uh,
like,
Me and the viewers all thank you, and me
the
editing this shit later. Thanks the fuck out of you, bro.
I have three eyes on you. Don't worry.
Cut up. There's a mecha heart on cuts. Cut.
What? It's the shirt.
I'm joking, man. I'm joking.
I mean, I love this shirt. I got this shirt on sale, like
Nice.
60% off, and it came with a free pin too. And I'm like, how can I lose?
Yeah, dude. I bought a fucking a $62 like laptop. Like it
Look at
was
that
a
shit right there. It's like right on the sleeves. Like
nice.
they should be a sponsor. Like they
Maybe
really should. Like
all right. You're just rocking them like that.
so. Do you know how a soccer jersey feels?
Yeah, no, exactly. Like a Adidas
It,
jersey and
it, it's
shit.
like
Yeah.
light and it feels cool on your body.
Hmm.
That's what this feels like. I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing. It's so comfortable. Like I thought the shirt would have been rigid, and it's just like thin and smooth. And I'm like, man, this is an awesome shirt. And they got like a Dragon Ball Z one, and they got like anime shit.
Now you made it weird for me seeing the top half of you, dude. Like what the fuck, man? Like shit. Hey, everybody, just so you know, I keep turning to the left because my computer's over there.
No,
Just so
he's
you
just
know,
repulsed by me.
just my nervous ticks. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
like, was it worth $50 though if you were gonna pay the $50 for the AEW pay per view?
No, no. I mean, what? And Jericho, I guess, popped out, but I didn't even. The only thing I cared about was I watched the Rhodes brothers do each other. That's a weird statement.
No
Never
shit,
mind.
man.
I watched them wrestle, and then I was pretty much over it, man.
This is
And
another metal
all
card I
I
got.
mean, I've seen like what's his name? I want to say uh, the CM Punk. You see their shit on YouTube, and it's almost like, why do you even? You almost don't even need. Uh, I mean, I don't know. I that's the smart thing about
Another metal card.
WWE. Nice, man.
I love this. I just bought this as a graded comic book. Everybody bought it for like $80. I'm gonna be got it in raw, selling the raw one for like 60 and $20 for a graded comic. Not bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
Best part is that my sister gave me $100 eBay gift card for Christmas, and so it didn't cost me anything. But then I'm gonna recoup it and I'm gonna sell the book for 60, put it into the stock market,
Well, that's smart. I mean,
and super happy about that. But yeah, no, I agree. I mean, it's just like you
real
know,
quick before you stop, since you brought it up, what are your in this down economy? Do you have any stock market tips, or what are your plans? Like anything you're like, oh, I'm gonna put my money in this because I think this is safe.
Right now, I'm just staying in cash
All right.
because I think this isn't financial advice, but I believe in the
Yes, it
philosophy.
is. No, I'm joking. It's
Yeah,
not. It's
right.
not
No,
financial
no,
advice at all.
this is what I say to everybody. I say this is what I'm doing. Is
Yeah.
that I don't know what the fuck's going on because it's up one day, it's down the other. And Mark Cuban has thrown this out where if you don't know what the fuck to do, if you just keep your money in cash on the sidelines, whether it goes up or it goes down, especially for short term, if we're talking 6 months, it's not that big of a deal.
Right.
Then you didn't gain anything, but you didn't lose anything. And so I right now am just adding cash positions to my position, and then I'm gonna buy what I always buy. So I have stocks like Gain, I have stocks like Apple. I buy basically corporate America, and I'm just waiting for a day where they're beat up and companies that have been around for like 40 years 30 40 years that are not going out of business. I'm just sort of just throwing it right into that, and I do nothing boring, and then I throw a little into crypto.
I'm just gonna try to keep burying gold in my backyard. I think.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
I
No,
think.
hey,
I think that's the way to go.
I think if you bought gold, you'd be fine. You'd be
Well,
fine.
yeah, you'd be fine. You'd be fine. I had the thought because the Russian economy. This is in no way talking about what's going on in Russia, the Ukraine, or anything like that. But I had the thought, what about buying like? Because I know the Russian stock market is going to shit, and you're supposed to buy low and sell high, right? That's the understanding. So
I
is there?
mean, I could
I
tell
was
you what commodity
I
to
had the
buy.
thought, yeah, okay, I would definitely take that. Maybe we should do it off the air, so it's not financial advice. Because I want some fucking
Well,
financial
I mean,
advice.
I don't want to get too political with
No, this is
everything,
not
but
political at all. This is just I just had the thought like maybe it's smart to buy something Russian right now,
I
stock market
the
wise.
number one Russian I think to buy right now is an AK-47. I'm not even joking. I'll explain what I mean by this. It's not a joke. What's going on right now is that they're just dropping all these AK-47s. Pretty much the Russians in the invasion, they dropped them, and so they're being picked up, and they're going to be sold on the black market dirt cheap because there's too many of them, and that's the greatest commodity to buy. That's what's going on in Ukraine, and that's not political. That's just what's going
Right,
on.
right.
It's kind of crazy. So like in the next like 3 months, AK-47s are going to be dirt cheap. I
See,
mean, it's not to get too political or anything like that, but it's like super weird. But there's no stock for an AK-47. That's all I'm going
no,
to say.
that's I mean that's what I was thinking. Can I buy? Can I buy? So is there a gun company I should
I'm
be buying
sorry, it's
into?
not
Nah.
Princess Peach approved.
What? Oh shit! Nice.
I have all these like stupid metal cards that I bought for like 12.50, and like that's like my favorite thing to buy from
12.50 a
Zenoscope.
piece.
Yeah, some of them are even cheaper. Like this one was like
Thousands of
10.
pounds, thousands of dollars.
This is a 50 Gretel.
Nice.
Don't you love the 4th of July, man?
I do love the 4th of July.
Don't you love
America.
don't you love the 4th of
America.
July?
Fuck yeah.
There's another 50 limited metal card, 4th of July.
Nice.
And then I'm going surfing tomorrow, man. Do you mind?
Yeah, I'm about to say you don't live near the surf. I don't think they're not doing that on the East Coast right now.
So I got this also in a comic format, and I won it in trivia with
Nice.
this company. So like,
So
but
you wanted doing trivia with him?
so I won it in trivia. I don't even know how I won it in trivia because I suck at trivia. So this is
Oh.
another 50 metal card. But we can talk about whatever you want, man. I could stop showing my metal cards. But I can't do that well. And then some more Van Helsing. Van Helsing's
Nice.
hot. Van
Well,
Helsing's smoking.
well, is that I can't tell Van Helsing from like wrestling or Van Helsing from.
Zenoscope, and then from like the TV show on Sci-Fi.
Oh, okay, I never saw the TV show.
So the TV show is based off of this character.
Okay, me and my daughter used to watch the Mona Earp, and she was into the Earp or Winona Earp, not Mona, Winona Earp.
Wyona Reiner, whatever her
No,
name
it's
is.
no, she was it was a character based like Wyatt Earp's great great granddaughter, and what if there
Oh,
was
that's kind of
like
cool.
demons that came back? It was actually I had the graphic novel. I bought it for my daughter. It's since been gone. Dude,
Want
what
to
is
be
that?
I want to be a pirate. Some Ian McDonald pirates.
Well, no, not until I saw that card. I didn't want to be a fucking
Oh,
pirate.
so I won this one too. They had a treasure hunt thing that you got with a bunch of orders, and I was like, man, I really want this one. I really want this one. And I won so much shit from that thing with Zenoscope on every order. I won these art
Nice.
prints, and it's this black sable, and she's pretty much naked and covering her private parts is all this gold, and I'm just like, man, my mom hates it, which means I want to frame it.
Man, the
I'm,
demographic of 25 to 45, every one of those dudes just they just got the Homer Simpson duh look.
I love this one too. This is
Nice.
some Dalmatique. I mean, all this stuff goes for like 30, 40 bucks. Each one of these goes for like 30, 40 bucks on eBay. It's
I know
crazy.
we're gonna have to actually like sometime we're gonna have to do a show where you get do shit where you can screw. Dude, these are like I have to like probably everyone. Hopefully everyone can see better than me.
I'm so sorry,
No,
everybody.
no, no, don't be sorry, man. I'm sure. And I,
So what about wrestling? Because do you watch the WWE's pay-per-views by any chance?
no, I mean I'll check out WrestleMania. I usually watch around WrestleMania time. Check out WrestleMania if something big is kind of coming up. I'll check it out. Not religiously though. I don't watch them religiously.
So for me, I don't watch Monday Night Raw or SmackDown. I'll catch NXT every once in a while,
Yeah,
but my whole thing is that where I'm at is I like watching the pay-per-views, and people shit on the pay-per-views, but I'm like, yo, I just want to fucking take 3 hours out of my day and not worry about a goddamn thing. And
right,
I buy into the concept of this is gonna be fun, and who gives a shit?
right.
Got another one, some Van Helsing.
Nice.
So I got this with a mug. So the mug was 20 bucks, and as an incentive for buying the mug from Zenoscope, they threw in the metal card for free. So the metal card
So
on its own was 12.50, and the mug was 20 bucks. I'm like, fuck it, I'll buy the mug for 20 bucks. It's like a coffee mug, and I use the
right.
coffee mug every day. And I'm like, oh sweet, I got a metal card, sweet.
All right, we'll see. That's buy one get one. All right, man.
Same
Well,
thing.
let's stop busting your card load all over my fucking screen.
But I only got through all these. I have all of these to go through still.
Yeah,
I'm
that's what I'm saying, man. Like we need to do a show where you show your cards, but let's
so
do a
sorry.
screen share or some shit where it could actually be like, hey, man, this is because then they can see in depth. I mean, I can't. I mean, I see them pretty decently, but I can't. But then I think like
I'm so sorry. I'm so
90% of
selfish.
these people would be on their phones. But then I think about like if this goes on my podcast, like the people that are like, what's that fucking card? What oh cool.
That's the
This book.
problem. See. I have the same problem on my show because I show a lot of visuals. And I'm like, fine. If you didn't see the visual, that's your problem.
Well, and you can sit there and like describe it like super in full. Like then people are like, dude, you could like, dude, what you just did, like, ooh, a cinescope, what did you say, sable, and like the way you described it right there, like you get really creepy with it, and her bosom is just cleaving out of the bra, like it's a great looking card, like
I'm not gonna.
it stirs me deep inside my soul.
Well, I do have to go to school soon, so 'cause I have a lunchbox.
Lame ass.
I love prop comedy. I just love prop comedy because
Uh,
I think there's just so much that can be done with prop comedy. And when it's
okay,
done
Carrot
right,
Top.
oh yeah, absolutely. Did you know Carrot Top is fucking jacked?
Well, no, and he's stopped being so jacked. He's not as jacked as he used to be. I mean, and that was just from not having anything to do but work out in fucking Las Vegas, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
right.
And he's actually like when you, I mean, there's no other real. I mean, if you went into prop comedy, too, it'd be you and Carrot Top. So that's a niche. And as much you if people talk shit about Carrot Top, he's been working pretty solidly for how many fucking decades upon decades?
I
I got
fucking love Carrot Top. I just love.
I think I remember Carrot Top my entire life. So say what you will. Say what you will about prop comedy, but
See, that's the point though, right?
yeah,
I don't know. We were speaking off air, and not to bring it up, but like we are talking about just ads on podcasts, and I'm
yeah,
at the stage where I don't give a shit. Every 15 minutes, if I'm dropping a fucking ad, I don't care. I did it tonight. because it's time I got paid. And at the end of the day, say what you will about me. You could call me a sellout. You could call me whatever you want. You could call I sold out. I went to the dark side. I decided to get paid. I decided to change up my position. But I'm getting fucking paid for once. I've been doing this shit for 10 years, not to rant, but it's important to get paid. And good on Carrot Top. I respect Carrot Top now more
Oh,
than before this conversation. And
yeah.
now I'm gonna go become a prop comedian. So excuse me, guys, I have to
You got
go.
yeah later, man. You got to respect people that can. We spoke about somebody before, and that it might have been off air, but it's like, man, they can do it for fucking 30. I mean, I don't, I don't think I remember a time without Carrot Top. I mean, the first time I remember seeing, and you're fucking even younger, so you've never had life without fucking Carrot Top. Holy shit, that is just blew my mind,
I'm
mind
29. I'm
blown.
29. So it's like,
But I'm just saying, because I remember the first time I saw Carrot Top, I was probably like, man, I was younger than 10, or I was around 10. So, so then you're 10 years younger than me, and you don't remember shit before the age of 5 usually. So, you have not known a life without Carrot Top.
the,
Maybe
the,
that's
the,
why you want to be a shitty fucking No, I'm joking.
hey, hey, hey,
I'm
hey,
joking.
hey, hey, you know
I
what?
like Carrot
It's
Top.
better. It's better than being a fucking shitty prop comedian. Progress.
All you need is like something having sex with a piece of shit poo. Dude, if you got like one of those fake pieces of dog poo and then got one of those things like, remember those old like those animatronic things and you pull
Oh
on
my
it and like
god.
your pants
This
go.
is
If you
so
get one of
funny.
those things like fucking a poop thing, that's I'm giving you fucking gems here, dropping pearls, young man, pearls.
Have you seen Piff the Dragon ever?
No, I've seen
Oh,
Puff, Magic
no, no,
Dragon. I
no.
don't know
That
Piff.
that's his older brother. Um,
Piff or Puff? Which one's the older one?
a Puff. Puff's the older
Okay,
dragon.
yeah.
Piff
Oh,
Piff's the
thanks.
younger one. So Piff the dragon is a prop, very funny magician. He's a comedic prop magician, and he comes out as a dragon, and he's like, I know what you all are expecting, Puff the Magic Dragon. Hi, I'm Piff, his younger brother. And he comes out on America's Got Talent, and oh my God, what a
Right,
brilliant, brilliant act! And that
right.
that that guy is just so funny. His time.
Well, people like Jim Gaffigan or what's the is that Jeff Dunham with his puppets and shit. Like, say what you will about them, they've had a lasting career as well.
Do you
And
know
I,
Jeff Dunham made his car collection is worth more than by his comedic career? Jeff Dunham
oh, dude,
has a huge car collection.
dude, he is a very clean comedian that's welcome, and I bet you in the Bible Belt, like on the church circuit, that dude could go for thousands of dollars, maybe even millions.
Oh, I don't doubt it, but he's worth so much money, and his car collection is unbelievable.
That's nuts. That's nuts.
I was looking like there's all these YouTube videos, and he has all these crazy cars that I'm like, it's like how the fuck like you don't even. I never even thought of it. Like it never came across my mind that Jeff Dunham would have like 900 cars or like 100 cars that are all worth like 300 to 400 thousand a piece.
Well,
Never would
because
have happened.
he's a grinder, just like someone like Jay Leno or Jay. And you got to hand it to the dude. The dude's never done a comedy special because he's like, why would I give it out for free when I'm gonna have him keep coming to my shows? And that guy still does fucking shows and make money hand over fist, like theaters upon theaters.
I mean, it's. I mean, I would kill to be even a tenth as funny as that. Because
Dude,
I mean, but you know what is at the end of the day though. I mean, I can't imagine the fucked up side of shit that Jay Leno has dealt with because you're not that funny without going through fucked up shit.
oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, there's no comedy without pain, man. I mean, that's why I'm so fucking funny.
I
This
like.
is this is fucking sad. A face made for radio, but you're watching on YouTube. Boom! Boom. I'm done. Good night. Fuck you and your cards. Fuck the nerdy shit. I'm not even gonna talk about my stuff.
Oh,
I'm
that's
done.
okay. That's
I'm
okay.
done.
How about I
That's a
interview
mic drop.
you?
Oh yeah,
How's your
go
day
ahead.
going, man? How's your day going?
It's going pretty good, man. Going pretty good. Me and my co-host actually had a 24-minute good conversation, but we didn't talk about anything nerdy at all. We talked about everything under the sun, and none of it had to. And we were about to get into the nerd, and then all of a sudden, he like disappeared, and he's like, "Man, when I get to my destination, we're gonna finish this up." I was like, "All right, man, hit me up." That was at 6:30.
Oh shit.
So I reached out to Mecca, and Mecca reached back out. But this is my fucking show. So you're the co-host for this show. You get to listen in and join in on the conversation. You know about the MCU and Black Panther. I mean, you're that. I know you got those. There's no real buxom, beautiful women in that movie. I don't think. Or is there? I mean, Shuri was
Oh,
a woman you want a metal card of. I don't think.
oh, if there was a metal card of Sherry, I'd probably take it.
What are those? I'll tell you a funny story. When the first Black Panther came out, my girl wanted to see it, and I said, "Okay, cool. I've already seen it, so we can watch it." Because I always watch Black Panther, any superhero movie without her, because she won't shut the fuck up. And she's like, "You already watched it. Why'd you watch it without me?" I was like, "I watch every superhero movie without you." She said, "Wait. It's a superhero movie?" Yeah, what the fuck do you think of it? It's not about the Black Panther Party? No, it's not like the Black Panther Party. It's a superhero flick. You haven't seen a fucking commercial for this thing? And then she refused to see it. And I guess Black Panther came out 2 years before my son was born. When we're in the hospital waiting, we're in the hospital and it's on the fucking hospital channel in there for like one of the movies. And I was like, "You want to watch Black Panther?" She's like, I guess. It's like nothing else on. We watch it and she fucking loves it. Like you never see a person love a superhero movie. She's like, "What are those?" Loves Shuri, loves the entire thing. She just loved it. I was like, "Don't you regret wasting fucking two?" She had to watch a little 13-inch screen in a fucking hospital.
It's crazy.
I was like, "Don't you regret that?"
What a crazy, crazy world.
But anyway, so the new Black Panther movie. So I guess Shuri has gotten in some shit, or not in some shit, but she broke her ankle, and then I think she doesn't want to get vaccinated. Maybe I'm not for sure. That doesn't matter, but I guess they're talking about maybe giving Black Panther to somebody else as well. So they got the Shuri's name out there. They brought up the name Killmonger, which I hate, but the one I love is M'Baku, the monkey guy. M'Baku, the one that challenged fucking Black Panther and then stood with that dude at the end game scene.
Yeah,
That's who I
no.
want.
I mean, honestly, I enjoyed Black Panther, but I did not think it was the best thing that Marvel ever produced.
Well, I'm not saying it was the best thing I ever produced, but M'Baku, dude, I was never excited for Shuri becoming the next Black Panther.
Yeah, you know what is you ever get the sense that sometimes maybe you had a good movie and you just let it die and you leave it alone. Like, and I understand they're trying to build out the MCU and all that fun shit, but it's kind of a hard point where the actor died, Chad Boswick, I want to say, or I forget his.
Chadwick Boseman, you motherfucking
Okay, okay.
antichrist. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. We make mistakes, bro. I'm not. It's nothing bad.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all good. I make plenty of mistakes. I'm not
You
perfect.
could have just said T'Challa. No, I'm fucking with you.
But anyhow, like I don't like I think it's gonna be really weird if they recast him. It's kinda like you recasting Captain America. Chris Evans is Captain America. We're gonna
Right,
need a good 10 years of not Chris Evans to get Captain America.
right.
Get a new
And
Cap.
that's why I kind of like the Falcon becoming Captain America because then it's something different.
Yeah,
Uh,
I think that that's a way around the problem where it's like I don't know how you convince me that you cast. I can't think of somebody who would replace Chris Evans right now, but you replace that person. I'm like, how do you fucking replace that shit? Because I'm so used to now Chris Evans as Captain America. Like I think Captain America, Chris Evans, right? Iron
Yeah.
Man, Robert Downey Jr. I can't think of anybody else. Spider Man. I think of two or three other people, right?
Uh,
Oh,
it if they were gonna recast it, it'd have to be some young kid, and in this variant world that I don't know as much as I say I'm not a fan of. I did enjoy the shit out of both those Spider Man. I don't need fucking Sam Raimi Spider Man and Andrew Garfield Spider Man movies coming back. I don't need that shit.
hey, I need my some Toby Maguire.
Oh yeah, see, that's what. Yeah, I worked in the movie theater when that fucking movie was out. I was 16 years old, and I remember us having to dump the poster or the cutout in the trash because the Twin Towers are on it.
Oh shit.
That's how fucking old I am, Mecca.
Oh
That we are
man.
not the same, bro. No, I'm joking, dude. I'm so
It's okay. It's
fucking.
okay. My favorite scene in movies is the dancing scene in Spider-Man 3.
Yeah,
I love that scene. That scene must have been a blast to film.
and see, Spider-Man 3, like that is not a favorable movie. Like,
Oh,
and
see, people were so rough on that movie. Movie's
yeah.
not that bad. It really isn't. It's not that bad.
And if I don't, and people don't remember what the cinema movie experiment experience was for superhero flicks in that day. We were just coming off a fucking Blade. X-Men were wearing all fucking leather. Having a fucking superhero in pretty much a comic book costume and being pretty, it was a pretty close take to Spider-Man. I mean, I was very happy with the first movie.
I mean, I was happy with all three of them, to be honest. Now, I'm not saying they were fucking perfect, but given the idea of what was actually going on and that we didn't have the Dark Knight and the Batman trilogy that really built out what
Yeah,
this major, dark superhero stuff was in Iron Man, because both of those movies ushered in a new era in a lot of
yeah,
ways.
yeah.
But Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3, you can't sit here and tell me that that wasn't influential in the superhero movie
Oh,
genre.
definitely was. That my only beef with Spider-Man 3 is that was a skinny fucking Venom, and we could have just we don't need what Topher Grace. That's not a fucking just and what fucking gets my mind is like I feel like when they do comic book movies, these motherfuckers have never read the comic book because it's right there. I believe Venom was Eddie Brock, and Eddie Brock was the bigger dude with blonde buzz cut, and he grew into fucking Venom. And but they got the first part where Tobey Maguire with the black Spider-Man suit. Are you?
Oh
No,
yeah,
you're
I'm
good.
listening.
No,
Tobey
you're
Maguire
good. I
Venom.
know you're good. All right, but you were just like tilted, and then I was like, "Oh shit, is that motherfucker frozen?"
Oh no, no, I was making sure. I was making sure that an interview just didn't cancel on me. Oh, thank God he didn't.
Motherfuckers. No,
He
I'm
didn't. He didn't.
joking.
He didn't.
But I have so many
He's like,
problems with this restream or this StreamYard shit. I was like, oh no, what I do now?
oh my God, I almost had a heart attack. Like, whenever I get an email from somebody at like 12 at night, it's never good, right? Like, you never ever get an email from somebody at like 1 in the morning. I
Can I
never do.
just say I think it would help my views if you did have a heart attack on the air live. I'm just saying. I mean, I don't want to like wish anything bad on you, but if something's gonna happen and somebody could
So
benefit,
I was on
I'd
a
be happy.
stream last Saturday, and I was talking about saying, when was the last time you played with a real Lego set? Because we got on it, I was a little buzzed, but I wasn't overly drunk. And somebody responded back to me and said, "When was the last time you played with a real woman?" And I just stopped dead, dying with laughter for 20 minutes, and I had to mute myself. And like the person was like, "Did I go too far?" And I just, "No, no, you're fine." I just like was like just dying with laughter because it was such a savage response. I had no choice but to laugh. Like
No, that is fucking savage. When was the last time you played with a real woman?
I, I,
I
I
could.
think I think he realized because I was on a podcast with him. He's like, I might have went a little too far, and he's like if I went too far, you should have just told me to fuck off. In which
Sometimes
that
you gotta go a little too far. That was fucking funny. I mean, if you hurt my feelings, I'll just whimper off and not say shit. Fuck, man.
I didn't know how to. I was just like, oh my god! Like I just was crying for like 20 minutes, just laughing my ass off though. Because but the idea is that if it did go too far, I would have been whoa, and because sometimes those things can go too far.
Well, they definitely can sometimes, but I know the thing like, cause I'm, and this is an indictment on anybody's personal preference or anybody that any that or anything that anybody does, but I just know that what stopped me from doing stuff like that, like maybe getting a fake vagina or doing some weird shit like fucking my stuffed animal or something, is like having to look at myself in the mirror afterwards. Like, cause I remember my face after when I lost my virginity. I was like, yeah, Keenan, good job, man. High five, bro. And like having that moment after like fucking something in a weird way, be like, yeah, Keenan, you
It,
just
it,
did
it's
that.
it's weird where obviously you have a disability and I have a disability, so I don't my like if somebody does a derogatory disability name to me, it's not going to bother me one way or the other, but it might bother somebody else. So I'm not going to go make an assumption and even go up to
Right,
somebody I don't know and say, "Oh, you have a handicap."
right.
Like, if I know you, I might say it, especially if you're my friend. I know it might irritate you a little bit, or there's a punchline in there somewhere, but I'm not gonna go and I'm gonna be civil. And that's the thing, is that this guy, you know, he knows me a little bit, but I think he felt comfortable enough to drop that joke. But at the same time, if yeah, I'm on your stream for the first time, you drop that joke to me, that's not acceptable because you have to know your audience as well. But it was
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that.
if you made a joke about something like that, if I said, "Oh man, I'm telling you about my first Lego set," and when was the last time you played with a real Lego, and then you just said, "Andrew, when was the first time you played with? When was the last time you played with a real woman?" I might be taken aback because,
Yeah,
especially if it's the first time.
but see, the worst part of it is I literally thought of the last time I played with a real Lego set, and my son has Duplos. Do Duplos count? Like the big
Oh,
kids
Duplos are
Legos?
the shit, man. I
Because
got some.
my kid fucking has Lightning McQueen. Fucking, he's got a bunch of. I buy him way too much shit.
I used to collect the Duplo promos and promo Duplos, which are really rare. Some of them will go for like 300-400 bucks.
Dude, so you're saying
I
I should have
collect
kept my
everything
I
and
should
I
have kept my
sell shit.
son. Well, that's smart, dude. You sound like my ex-wife. She's just sold all my collection.
So I used to buy these like Duplo blocks, and some of them are fucking expensive as fuck. Like I wanted to buy this Boston Red Sox Duplo block. It's like a $250 block. It's a fucking Lego block.
Duplo, like what do you mean? Like
So
like
so so
a
so, so
set, a Duplo
no,
set of like the
no,
Boston Red
no, no,
Sox, or
no.
just
What it is that it's one Duplo brick, and it says Boston Red Sox, and it has like a year and date on it, and they gave it out at a baseball game as like one of those freebies, and that's what makes it rare. And so there's all these Duplo blocks, and so like whenever Lego has a store opening, Duplo block for the store. So there's all these collectible blocks, and it's awesome. Like same thing with R2D2 and all that shit. So super super cool stuff.
and very cool stuff. But see, we can definitely like I said, we are not the same in age. We're not the same in collecting. Cause I like I guess it's a lot. Cause like I used to have an entire wall just filled with action figures I used to purchase, all in the box, good to go.
You
And
would enjoy a friend of mine then.
well, I used to call it like I had them hung in my hallway, so it was called the Hall of Justice.
Oh, that's dope.
But yeah, it was dope. And the only thing that's like now I want to get statues. I'm too grown. I'm gonna get statues more, and like I'm gonna get a cooler thing. But I've grown to
I've gone through a statue phase.
like. Do you know who Alan Alda is?
I don't.
He's the nurse from MASH. He's been in some movies, but this actor Alan Alda, he I just recognize him from this old TV show, and I was in this estate sale because I have this thing about going into estate sales. I fucking love them. I don't know
Oh,
why.
there's money to be made.
Money to be made, but so there was this picture of this actor Alan Alda, old TV show actor. It was signed. to Georgia, Alan Alda, and I was like, that's pretty fucking cool to me. Like, I like the idea of owning an autograph to Georgia. Who the fuck was Georgia? I just like that. Georgia's gone now. Alan Alda's gone now. I own a piece of both of these people's history, and it's just weird to me. So now I have a whole box of autographed pictures of to people, and I only want pictures autographed to other people because you can get those super fucking cheap too.
Yeah, no, no, I
Super
feel
fucking
you.
cheap. I mean, I've
I
got,
like
and I
this
have
stuff
a
now.
what?
I like stuff like this. I collect stuff like this now.
Nice. What is that? I can't see that completely.
It's a bust of Effie, a wrestler.
Nice.
So this originally was like $50, but apparently a package got lost and then it got reclaimed. He's like, "Yo, I'll throw them up for $10," and I'm like, "Awesome, I'll buy one." So $10 later, I have an Effie statue.
Nice.
But like a lot of what would I buy and all that shit. Um, I didn't just randomly be like, "Oh, Lego Duplos are fucking awesome." I play with Legos. I still play with Legos. I'm a huge Lego guy. I mean, I have a Lego Lamborghini that I gotta build down in my basement. I got a Porsche I gotta build. I got a Dodge Charger I gotta build. I got Seinfeld I gotta build. I got Lego Baby Yoda and Big Yoda to build. Like I'm a Lego guy and I buy Legos and I build sets. And so I'm at the stage. Oh, that's so adorable. And so
Is there a girl in your garage that you got to build at some point? Just joking. I'm sorry. I just thought of playing off that guy's joke.
there was somebody who built a Lego bikini. And I don't know exactly how he did it, but it's wearable. And he like brought it to like Lego Con and he had like a mannequin and he put it on the mannequin, like the bikini bottom and the top, and it's fucking hilarious. It's like the funniest thing, and I'm like mad respect. Like, yeah,
Can you describe this fellow for me? Like how? Because I imagine a terrible mix of me and you, bro. That's like how I just like you ever see those pictures like where they take two celebrities just match their
no,
faces together?
you
If they
ever
matched
see?
mine and yours face together, that would be this guy, I think.
No, 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 no. You ever see one of those guys that's like a fucking creeper level 9, and then he's like, "No black chicks," and like, like in a like that's his attitude. Like this is so bad on so many levels. But no, no, no. This guy was like just like fucking normal, and his like girlfriend or his wife was hot too, and I'm like, fuck, like, I'm like,
Hey, I've decided, man, women like to bat below. They like to punch down, man.
no, they
We make the pretty girls look good. That's why ugly dudes get pretty women all the time because we make them look good.
oh no, I get girls and attractive girls checking me out because well, I got money and I'm a high valued man and I'm actually a productive member of society.
Well,
And I'm fucking smart and they like the fact that I'm ambitious even though people shit on me.
well, I don't have any of that. I mean, I guess I just I
But you're ambitious. See, this is the
I've
thing.
always preyed on the kindness of strangers, and that's just
This is my whole take on women and I fucked up my last serious girlfriend pretty badly and I screwed that deal up. And but we live and learn. We all make mistakes. Um, but it
man.
was
You're
the
just now 30. Everyone needs their 20s, bro. Calm the fuck
no,
down,
no, no,
man.
no, 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 no. I fucked it up, and like when I show my ex, to be like, dude, what the fuck's the matter with you? Like you're an idiot. I'm like, no shit, Sherlock. Um, but I'm going on speed dating in like 15 days, and so legitimately I'm gonna set up my laptop this way right here, and I'm gonna set up my TV and my Xbox, and I'm gonna be like just playing video games in the middle of speed dating. I'm like, what's up? Hey, you look cute. You look nice. Hold your thought. Oh, I just killed a zombie. You're saying, and that's what I'm gonna do during speed dating. I'm gonna be totally fucking owning the fucking thing. I'm that confident.
Oh yeah, I mean confidence is king. It
And,
is king.
and
I've always
I'm gonna be like this, just with my feet up, all pieced out, playing video games like this, and be like, "What up, yo?"
I don't know if I maybe like Maybe you should just be like, maybe just do a fucking podcast while you're doing it, man. Like, have your fucking phone on StreamYard and be like, hey, what's up, guys? No, I'm just chilling. No, we're doing a podcast while I'm doing speed dating. That's a good fucking idea. Never mind. Don't take my shit, dude. Never mind. I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna speed date. Oh my god, is there swinger speed dating? Holy shit! I can take me and my girl and do a swinger speed dating thing because there's like nowhere you're gonna meet these people at all. That's a great fucking idea. Now that I thought about it, like that's great.
So I did speed dating and I live in Connecticut, so I decided to do speed dating in DC and I didn't give a fuck and I got completely hammered. I didn't give a shit. Like
I mean, I feel like isn't that what?
I might have a drinking problem. I'm just saying.
Well, that's not for us to decide. I mean, we might get some comments or something. I mean, we'll see. Since you're against the shorts, we'll see what the shorts and the reels people think of all because all this gold is gonna be cut up into brilliance, my dude. Brilliance.
There are podcasts that have been completely fucked up, and I am amazing, and it's not good
Well,
moments of me. But again, I don't give a shit.
and that's I also don't give a shit. I mean, I lean into stuff. I mean, my mom tells me all the time not to tell some of my stories because I've got a checkered past. I've done things that most people wouldn't assume, and like I mean,
Oh my god, that girl is a cat is hot. Oh, I'm sorry, you were saying something.
oh this motherfucker right here, this motherfucker right here, this
I'm looking
motherfucker
at
right
Jenna
here.
Jensen right now. Jello.
Well, I'm so glad that we can keep your attention for 5 fucking minutes. I'm so glad we're so enthralling.
Hey! I
No,
came
I'm fucking
here,
with you. No,
and
no,
your
I'm fucking
show
with
was
you.
good before I came here. It was good. I don't
It
give
is
you
good.
that.
I had to go
No,
live on
no.
Podbean and see if I can get
No.
what's his name back.
Now,
Patrick, Patty.
since I'm here, it's great.
Oh well, I don't
Yeah.
know about that. It's gonna be great. I can't wait to see what all.
This is my new entrance to people saying, "Thank you for having me on your show. Your show is good. Now that I'm here, it's great, and now I can spread my greatness." And you act like a preacher on
Right.
somebody's show. You just act so cocky, and you're just like, "Your show was good. It was good, but since I'm
Right.
here, it's great now.
That's great.
When I leave, it'll go back to being good, unless you adopt the greatness.
Wow,
You
that's
have
a
to
little.
accept the greatness."
That's I mean, and Yada. I mean, I mean, be the fucking heel, bro. Be the what wrestling heel. Everybody hates the fucking heel.
Chicks dig
No,
heels though.
well, yeah, but also like nobody watched Muhammad Ali because they wanted to see him knock people out. People wanted to see Muhammad Ali get knocked the fuck out.
Nobody watches Conor McGregor for Conor McGregor's fighting. They just love his shit talking.
Exactly,
Conor
exactly. I
McGregor's the
mean,
greatest shit talker ever.
and I think I'm not alone when everybody knew that fight between Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather was going to be a bunch of bullshit, and that not like Floyd Mayweather was probably going to pull it out. And I mean, I'm just like, this is going to be like, okay, they're going to throw some tabs back and forth, but there's not really going to be anything. And
The
it wasn't
fights
really
between
anything.
Conor McGregor and Nate Diaz were awesome fights. Those
No,
were
not
good fights.
well. No, and Conor McGregor did have some really good fight. There's a documentary out there somewhere. I watched it one time. It was really fucking good. I mean, he was and is in some way a good fighter. I mean, he's not no longer top of his game, right? I mean, I'm not. I don't
I
know.
think he's retired, and I think he's made a fuck ton of money. And he's
Well,
like, I don't want to end up with concussions
well,
because I mean
shit.
it's
How
a
much money did he make off that Mayweather fight? That was in the millions.
at least 50 mil at least.
Fuck, that must be nice. Must be nice.
He didn't walk away with 50 mil. He walked away with probably like 20 because his cut man gets it, his crew
Oh,
gets it,
20 million.
taxes.
Fuck,
But
that's
I mean,
terrible.
Mayweather made 20 million from WrestleMania, from my understanding.
Well, you
But
know,
Mayweather was worth it, yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. But like, I don't know,
Did you hear
man.
the show about? Did you hear the story of Big Show? Like he really took that punch from Mayweather and he wanted to go like kick his ass. Like he was pissed off about it.
That's because I think Mayweather. I think that was an accident too, from my understanding.
Yeah, he was supposed to kind of pull it or kind of miss, but then It just connected, and it was like in Big Show or Paul White. That's his real name.
No,
See,
rightfully so. I'd be pissed too.
I'd be pissed. Yeah, I mean, but he took the shot. He didn't go down. I mean, how
Great
many people?
TV, great TV. Don't get me wrong.
Was good TV, and I mean the World Wrestling Entertainment can still pull some good TV out every once in a
Oh,
while.
they pulled great TV out. I mean, they were just in fucking like freaking the Arab Emirates or Qatar or whatever the fuck they were at, and they had the
Well,
women wrestling. Man, it was great. People gave me shit when they're like, "Oh, WWE is in an area that doesn't have women's wrestle. They have to wear garbs." And I'm like, "Dude, 2 3 years, those women are gonna be walking around in bikinis."
I dude, that you sometimes you just say the stuff like right there on the edge, man. Like right there on the edge.
What?
Those women will be. They're gonna take off. What is it called? The burqa?
No, no, I didn't say they're gonna be forced to. They're gonna have
I
the
didn't.
option.
No, I didn't. Oh my gosh! Is that just like no? I didn't mean force. You just take it that much further too, dude. It's just like,
In fact, they're going to be compensated
yeah,
well.
I get that cringe face. Like I remember this one time I was in a check cashing place, and this was years and years ago. And we're in line chat, and there's this white dude like right in front of me, and we're probably only two white people in that check cashing place, and the guy turned like, I hate being here with all these people, and literally in my mind I'm like, do you mean these people or these people? And do I need to take the time out to school you on how wrong that is? Or like should I just like graze past it? Because I'm not gonna change your fucking mind anyways, bro. But I literally these people, bro. But yeah, I got the same look on my face where you're like, I'm not gonna force them. Oh, that's not the way we want to go with that, Mecca.
So what I said is
Wait,
perfectly
wait.
acceptable.
This just came in. Oh, we're canceled. No, I'm joking. We're fine.
See,
We're
see, see, see,
fine.
see. What I said though is
No,
perfectly
yours. Yeah,
okay.
it was, and I'm
What
not.
that guy said was fucked up.
But that's yeah, it was fucked up. But that's just the look I get when somebody. When somebody's
But
like,
but but
"Oh wait, we got too far."
I don't make any qualms about what I am. I mean, there are
Uh,
certain hills I die on, right?
Again, you were on a show. No apologies, no Vaseline. We don't
So
apologize for
so so
anything
so
on this
uh,
show.
no, 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 but I'm gonna say it anyway. Where I'm a bad girl art guy, and look, I like hot women. I like women with big tits, and I just bought a book that has a big titted girl on it, and my mom's not happy with me, but she's also not fighting me on it. But I'm not gonna go and I don't find that objectification per se, because guess what? A bunch of girls like it too, so I don't give a shit. And
They
when
do
I have
enjoy it.
when I have a girlfriend and a wife, she's probably gonna like half the shit I like. It's gonna be great. And at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with liking a beautiful woman. There's nothing wrong with saying that girl's hot. There's nothing wrong
No,
with it.
there's nothing wrong with liking a beautiful woman at all, man. I mean, it's definitely at the same time, there's nothing wrong with a woman enjoying a man or back and forth either way, man. You gotta. I always go by
There's
the.
nothing wrong with a woman enjoying a woman either.
No, and I said vice versa, dude.
Hey,
I
hey,
left it
hey!
open
As
every which
long
way.
oh you didn't let me finish. As long as I can watch.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a man enjoying a man as long as I can watch. Just
Hey,
putting it out there, Mecca, since you
hey,
gotta.
hey! You know what it
Hey,
is? I'm an equal opportunist and an equal offender, so I got no problem with if two guys want to go at it. That's cool with me. I don't give a shit.
I'll watch them. No, I'm joking. But now this is the
And now we're
time.
getting really into trouble.
This is the time where we apologize for the first time on our show.
So and I haven't even touched this yet.
No, I'm sorry. Let me. All right, I don't even.
See, I'm a lot of fun when I don't
Uh,
care. And see, the whole reason why this is working is that we're right now on a really good vibe. And
no, we're on a great vibe, dude. We're
and
on
this
a
is the
good.
problem with other shows. Like I'm on people's podcasts, and we're not talking about anything in particular. But like when somebody is interviewing me, and I'm very honest about it, if you don't fucking get me on a good vibe, or you don't fucking know who the fuck I am, like, how can I produce a good interview with you? Like, that's what I know my
Right.
guests really well. And I'm not
Well,
saying it could always be better. And the interviews that are the best is when we're just on a slaying vibe and it
and
all
can I wait,
works.
wait, can I just say, Mecca? I just want to point out, you're my fucking guest. You're actually a co-host this time. That might be why this is going so good. Cause you're a co-host. You're not a guest.
Just
We're just
chilling out.
vibing. Yeah, we're just chilling, vibing. I haven't put my phone down because this is comedy gold. I mean, I'm seeing. I'm either gonna gain or lose a shit ton of followers.
Hey, hey,
So.
hey, I want to gain people too, so come follow me because I need the support, guys.
Oh yeah, dude. Did you send me a link to your shit? Did I? Because like, if you have a YouTube and all that shit, I need that link. Cause then I'll put it in the description and shit below.
Yeah, 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 I'll send it to you right now.
Yeah, send it to me
Oh, I'm
on
sorry,
send
sorry.
me
I'm
on the
looking at
thing.
that girl eating pizza. Oh my fucking
Holy
god. How
shit!
how
I'm
can a
looking at
girl
that
be so
girl eating
beautiful?
pizza.
How can a woman be that beautiful? I don't
It
know.
happens. It happens. Plenty of girls eating pizza
No, no, no,
have
no, no.
been beautiful. No, I'm joking. I know what you're saying. You know,
No,
one of the first times my girl spent the night at my house, we ordered pizza, and I don't eat any vegetables, and she needed a specific pizza. Like, we couldn't just do some half and half shit. So she got her own pizza, and homegirl only ate one fucking slice. Like, so I'm fucking pissed. I go, like, I'm not pissed. Man, we enjoy our night. We go to sleep. I wake up, and she is crouched over the box of pizza, naked, eating.
shit.
And I wake up. I'm like, "What are you doing?" She's like, I'm just eating some pizza." I'm like, "Why? Why didn't you just eat more pizza earlier?" Number one, she was trying to, not, stuff yourself and shit. But she also like eats, like, she's the type that'll wake up in the middle of the night and eat something and not even remember that shit.
Yeah, so who I'm referring to on Twitter, by the way, for everybody who wants to know who I'm referring to is GG Dolan, who is in NXT right now, a wrestler. And she also went by the name Priscilla Kelly on the Independents. And there we go. I mean, she's just
Yeah,
fucking
I
fantastic.
shared it, and I knew it was I knew, and our show has just let's just talk about, let's just judge women. Let's do the fucking
Hey,
Facebook. No,
hey,
I'm
hey, you
joking.
know what it is? I
We're
just
not doing
need
the.
honestly, I mean that just looks amazing, and she looks amazing, and that's all I'm gonna say. In which that I just don't know how a woman could look that beautiful because that is amazing. That's just amazing, and I have no other words for
Do
this.
you
This is the clip.
do you swipe on Instagram or anything?
I don't even know what swiping on Instagram looks like.
Well, I mean, you just like swipe. Have you ever seen these pictures where it's like, what would you do if you walked in and she was in your room, or something like that? Have
Oh,
you
I
ever?
know exactly what I would do.
Yeah, I know. I feel like you're the type of dude that would
Oh,
answer
oh,
those
oh!
fucking
I
questions.
know, I know
And when I
exactly what I
see
would
those
do.
pictures, like, yeah, no shit. If you're a heterosexual male, you know what the fuck you would do?
There's only
I
three
know it.
things you do. Since my
Well,
parents are still in my house, I'd be like, "Mom, Dad, I just booked you a vacation for a month.
right. You're going. You're going
You're
to.
going to Hawaii."
Uh, you're going to Buffalo, New York, and I probably could click this. I mean, we're just.
You should probably click it before we get me in trouble.
Now the views went up on my fucking screen.
No, 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 no. It's easy what you do. There's three things you do. First off, you pray silently to God, right? For doing you a solid. Secondly, if your parents are in your house and if you're happy in your marriage, you just kick her out immediately. That's. But if you're single and you live with your parents, which I do, what you do is you pray to God first and foremost. Then you book your parents on a trip to Hawaii for a while. And then thirdly, well, there's four things you take a selfie so that you can prove it to your that it's real to your friends later on, and then well, you do what you want to do, and
Really, I feel like if you all right, now, these are the first flaws I picked on your plan. If you can afford to send your parents to Hawaii, you could just go to a hotel room yourself. I mean, and you could go to Hawaii, but that is
no, 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 no.
that
But,
is
but 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 the problem is that it's not that. I'm in a hotel room and she appears in my hotel room. She's in my house.
But that's what I know. But then you're gonna book her.
Unless what you do is you call an Uber and take her to a hotel room.
Holy shit! What are we like? We're like drawing out a fucking map to this plan of like, oh, you know what you do here? Which way did they go, George? Which way did they go? Which way did they go, George? Which way did they go? But I'm just saying, if you're gonna, whether she shows up at your house or wherever she shows up, if you have access to her, and you gotta fly your parents away, you could just like, I would even
but
just say, you go to fucking Motel 6, like, hey, we're
the
gonna be
Motel Six
happy.
is dirty. You don't take a girl like that to a dirty Motel Six. I mean,
What we're about to do is gonna be dirty. Yeah, yeah. We don't
we are
know.
totally gonna get a cease and desist from WWE right
It could
now.
happen. It could happen. Well, I mean, holy shit! Is she a part of the W? Is that the same girl? Oh yeah. Well, I wonder if that would get me in trouble on TikTok because I'm gonna do all.
Watch this. Watch this. You're gonna tag me and yourself, and she's gonna follow me back on Twitter. Imagine the end of this story is that.
Then I feel like fuck following you back. Then all right, well no, follow you back, but then tell her like, hey, we should really show my buddy Keenan some love because
You should go on his show.
he's the entire reason why. No, fuck the show. I just want her
No,
subscribers. I'm sure she's got a shit ton of fans. Just send them my way.
I just want to interview her. Like I'm a very simple man. Like
I just want to stare at you while you do things
I
and
just want to interview you, and then
I'll
I
just
want
be
to.
quiet. I'll just be quiet and watch you. You just do you.
Ah, you're
I'm
going with
done.
that technique, eh?
Nah, yeah. Let me go. Oh, you're eating the pizza that way. I would eat the crust first because it's stuffed, but now I see I get it. You like to wait until the
I
end.
would love just to film her eating pizza. Oh, it'd be great. You
Holy fuck, man! We are so. Are you?
no, okay. Let me explain my logic here. There's a million other things I would like to do as well, but I just want the views on YouTube.
Well, no, I understand that. I would ask her. I would ask her if you were yogurt, would you be fruit at the bottom or stirred? I don't even know what the fuck that means, but that came from the movie Biodome, and I've always just wanted to like. I like saying stupid shit. Like I have the Batman tattoo on my chest. So my favorite thing to say after our first time having sex with a lady. So how was sex with Batman? And it's very hard to say that with a straight face. Like it's very hard to be like, so how was sex with Batman? And I try to get like the deep voice, like I am Batman.
Mm.
Yeah, girls love that. It's a great icebreaker for after the disappointing sex session.
My favorite opener with a girl was that me and my friend were going to a bar. It's a Thursday night, back where I grew up, Yorktown. It's summer, and I got work the next day, but I don't give a shit. I'll wake up hungover and fucking move, and it's all gonna be fine, right? So
Yeah.
now my friend says, "Oh yeah, I gotta go to the bathroom." I'm like, "Cool, man, that's all good." I walk up, I go to the bar, see an empty spot, girl's next to me, chilling out. I say, "Hey, how are you?" She doesn't respond to me. She's all like conceited, right? And then I order a beer, and then my friend Eric comes and I say, "Oh yeah, hey, what's up, Eric?" And then I point at Eric and say, "Oh yeah, my friend's fighting Brock Lesnar tomorrow night." And anybody knows who Brock Lesnar, he's a fucking monster of a man. And that opened up and completely disarmed the girl, just like that. It was like just like picking a lock, man.
Oh
So
yeah.
fucking dope. Like, have you ever picked a lock and then you get it?
Yeah. It's happened to me
Back in the day,
before.
right? Because I don't know how many people know our history, right? Back about 10 years ago, me and Keenan met, and we were on a job for the boss man.
Oh my god! I've unfortunately, like I said, I have a checker pass, so I have literally picked locks in my life,
I
bro.
have two. It's just horrific.
I've literally this was our old scam or my old scam was we would drive around. I would crash the shit out of cars, like the windows, bust the windows of the car at like maybe like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, then come back around 4 o'clock in the morning and clean the car out. I no longer have to worry about that smash. The smash is over. Yeah, so that was my skilled setting when I was like 16 years old, being a dumb fuck.
My skill setting was no, I'm an upstanding, clean citizen, but I
I
didn't
know.
hold the
I heard
bar.
the way you were talking to me and Patrick. Like I don't feel like I said, Mecca. We are not the same.
Oh, clearly we're
I'm
not.
joking. I'm joking, man.
One
But
of
I'm
us,
still I'm still a nerd.
Hey, excuse me. One of us knows how to commit white collar crimes, so just being a politician.
Well, everything I do is hashtag white crime, bro. Like I'm the type that I fill up my water cups with a lot of coke and shit, man. Like I pirate AEW wrestling shows. Hashtag white crime, the
Oh
struggle,
my
bro.
God, prison would be fun with me and you and Patrick in prison. Give it a
Fuck
week.
no, I'm not
Yeah.
going to fucking prison with Patrick. I'm not going to prison with anybody, dude. Fuck that. I am 24-hour jail stay, bro. I don't eat when I go to jail. If I'm in there long enough to starve, I should fucking die. Like
I've never
it's
been.
over.
I mean, if that girl was there, you'd go to jail in a heartbeat.
The,
I would
the,
too. It's 100.
the first time I ever went to jail, I was driving back from this podunk town in Texas, and I'm on this side street, and we're like, I see that we're 80 miles from Dallas, which is my home. I'm like, oh shit, if I drive 80 miles an hour, I'll get there. And I believe the speed limit was 65 at the time. I speed up to 80, and as soon as I do that, the car in front of me gets out of the way, and right in front of him is a cop. Oh,
I'm still here.
oh, well, you
I gotta
jackalacking around?
I just gotta stand up for like 10 seconds. My back's sort of killing me, but I'm listening.
Are you
So
afraid?
what
Are you
happened?
afraid? You're tired? Okay, all right. I was about to make the hard on joke. Anyways, uh, so the cop gets out of the way. The car gets out of the way. The cop's in front of me. He then like slows down. I pass him, and the guy gets behind me and pulls me the fuck over. I got warrants. I get taken to jail for the first time. I'm about 300 pounds, and I don't know if you've never been to jail, so they don't really have suits at like jail 24-hour stays for 300-pound dudes. So they put me in this tight ass fucking jail outfit. And as soon as I put it on over the loudspeaker, you hear, look at that boy. He looks like a stuffed sausage. I look up at the fucking video. I'm like, seriously, guys? It's not bad enough I'm in fucking jail. You got to make fun of me right fucking now? Seriously, guys.
Should have fucking punched him in the face and be done with
Hell
it.
no, hell no, no, dude, no. And then we were all in jail, like off the same stretch of highway where we were all speeding. So we were all dumbasses, and they just had cops chilling there waiting to get us. There was this one dumbass dude that got pulled the fuck over and decided. No, a cop tried to pull him over, and he decided to take the cop in like 100-mile chase. And then this guy got pulled over, finally got like ran out of gas and got taken to jail. His wife and kid are out there waiting for him. He's just getting, they got to wait for the bank to open to pull the money out. I'm like, why the fuck did you do that then, dummy? It's like, I just wanted to go home. I didn't care. I just wanted to go home. Bitch, now you're in jail for, you could have been home if you just would have slowed down and took the ticket. Like, you fucking idiot, man.
Oh man, people are really stupid. My
Me,
favorite thing though is I love people who do First Amendment audits. Like, fucking assault me, do it, and like, oh, they're the best. And then I love the people who then sue the police. It's great. And I like the police. Don't get me wrong. I think we need law and order in the country because you can't have civilization without it. But at the same
right.
time, I don't want my First Amendment rights trampled.
Well, yeah, I get that. I
I
get the
like my
First
freedom of
Amendment.
speech. I like
Well,
saying that girl Gigi Donnellan or Priscilla Kelly is smoking hot in a bikini.
yeah,
Just
that's the freedom of speech they're protecting with that. That's
hey,
what that
hey,
amendment
hey,
was made
excuse
for.
me. She could be a threat to public safety. If you're driving down the highway and she's on the corner, your car might get crashed.
It could get crashed.
I'm just saying she's a threat.
Can you name how many other amendments can you pop off for us?
How many other what?
Amendments can you name off? I'm just asking. Like that's just whenever,
Amendments?
yeah, whenever people use like the First Amendment or any amendment, like, well, how
Oh,
many?
I mean,
And
you
I'm
got
not
the
talking shit to you. You seem like a very smart guy, so I wouldn't be surprised if you pop off like
you
all.
got the Second Amendment, which is the right to bear arms. You got the
Yes.
Third Amendment, which is no quartering of soldiers. The Fourth Amendment is the right to remain silent. The Fifth Amendment is the no. The Fourth Amendment is no search and seizures without a warrant. The
Yeah.
Fifth Amendment is the right to remain silent.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
then the 10th Amendment is every right essentially not goes to the states. The 14th Amendment is equal protection. The 13th Amendment ended slavery. The 25th Amendment allows pretty much limits the president's terms as well as allows for the vice president in certain circumstances to take reign and become the acting president. um, the 19th Amendment prohibited alcohol. The 17th Amendment allowed for direct voting for senators. The 21st Amendment brought back alcohol. Um,
That's any. Yeah. We
the
can
18th
stop right there.
Amendment, the
No. No.
18th
No. No.
Amendment was the
Let.
right for women to vote.
Okay.
Um,
You could have left that the fuck. No, I'm joking. But we can stop right there
the Sixth
because
Amendment
that
is
should be the answer. Anybody that ever says to any amendment, "Oh, you got to protect my Second Amendment rights, my First Amendment rights, my 13th, 14th, whatever amendment you want to choose," that should be the fucking answer. I can't make that answer, so I never say protect my rights because I don't fucking know what they really are.
the Sixth Amendment is the right to have not cruel and unusual punishment. It might be the seventh. I don't know if it's the
Dude, you
sixth or
missed so
seventh, but
many fucking. You could like, and the 69 Amendment is what I'm gonna do. No, I'm so joking.
no. I mean, I know my shit.
Dude, you do, and I was not like. Please don't say that I was ever. I was not. I totally expect like when I said it to you. That's why I mulled it over, like, because I didn't want you to think as like, oh, I think he's a dumb fuck. Because I asked that question to people when they bring up an amendment, and 9 times out of 10, you're that one. They don't know any other amendment than the one that they're fucking talking about. And I know, I know the basic ones. I know your First Amendment, your Second Amendment, the Fifth Amendment that everyone really knows. But
Fourth Amendment,
I maybe I don't, but
it's the right to basically you could refuse a warrant. If they don't have a warrant, they can't search your house.
yeah, but I didn't know that well enough to fucking label it, to name it off to you. Even just hearing it from you, man. But that's all I'm saying. Like
Oh, but
if you
you
can't,
don't, most people don't know the Third Amendment because the Third Amendment, and most people actually don't understand what the Third Amendment actually does. That means that a police officer can't come into my house and say, I'm sleeping here tonight. Or a United States soldier can't come into my house and I'm sleeping here tonight.
right,
That's what
right,
the Third
right,
Amendment does. The Third Amendment is
right.
a very important amendment. It
Yeah,
basically says you can't come into my house and squat as the government.
yeah. And you
And
can't just
that's a
take
big
over.
one. That's
But
a big
can't.
one.
But what is that like? Like what about like eminent domain? Like in that in some.
So eminent domain is different. Where that's not an amendment. That's a law and a procedure. Now, eminent domain is challengeable, and it happens all the time. Where the government needs a really good answer, and they get sued, and then there's
Right.
litigation. So I live in New York, and the Tappan Zee Bridge. They used eminent domain to take certain positions for the bridge, but there was lawsuits and litigation on what is fair value for those
Right.
properties. And also, what do those people deserve to be paid for, especially if they own their house? Because you can't
Yeah.
just take my thing and say, I'm going to give you a quarter for it. If the land is worth 1.5 million, the government might give you 2.5 because they need it. And then it becomes fair value, or you might challenge it. And there's been cases where it's been won, where
Right.
it's super interesting, but that's not an amendment. But like, I'm the guy who knows his amendments, is the point.
Right.
It's important to know your shit. It's important if you're gonna fucking challenge a police officer, you should know your shit. You should know
Well,
your
yeah,
shit.
yeah. You
But you should.
should.
I mean, I know saying I'm not answering your questions. Like technically, if you get pulled over by a police officer, you say, "I don't answer questions, sir. I don't answer
Right.
questions. I invoke my right. I don't answer questions. Can I have your name and badge number?" And the officer says,
Yeah.
Can you, if you give me your name, I'll give you mine." No, no, officer, you work for me. I need your
Right.
name and badge number. But
Right.
anyway, let's talk about Gigi Donnellan's beautiful, beautiful body because she's an amazing creature. Much, much happier thoughts.
All right, can you talk about her amazing body as long as you talked about the amendments? Like rattle off.
Oh my god, red hair, smooth skin, tough girl. The way she eats pizza, man. It's just fucking dope. I really need to get out more, don't
The way
I?
the way she eats pizza is just amazing. She sure does have a pretty mouth.
You're in a relationship. I am not. I need to get out more.
Yeah, I mean,
In 15 days, I'm going on speed dating. I'm probably gonna just like, I'm gonna just sit here like this with my feet up on my bed, power up the Xbox, play a little Sonic the Hedgehog. Unless somebody else has a better video game. You
well,
should like.
dude, I mean, I don't think I just can't see. I mean, maybe like, do you play Dungeons and Dragons at all? Do you have any interest
I
in that?
don't. I'm not like a super nerd. Like I'm
Well,
not
no,
that
I'm just
bad.
saying because I know that there's like groups and shit, and you can find like nerdy chicks and like, hey, I just don't think like playing video games there's gonna be a chick on the speed like, what the fuck is this motherfucker? You ain't got time enough to fucking focus on me. Like dude, literally, I would sit right there, maybe light a fucking candle, set the mood, be like, hey, how's it going? Get you a fucking deep voice going, dude. I'm just saying, man. I play the opposite way,
Girl,
dude.
I'm being quiet. This doesn't mean I love you any less. In fact, it means that I love you even more. Yeah.
Or like even even just like serenade them, like you pick out a song like I mean the absolute worst song, like
But it's speed dating. I'm gonna have 3.5 to 4 minutes with a girl.
yeah, but then they get to, so that's what I'm saying, then they get to decide
Let me
like if
write
they
you a
want.
love song. That's how I should start.
No, I mean just be like I don't know, was like a Boys to Men song or it's all because of you. I'm feeling sad and blue. And I mean, if you like, could you imagine if you like pop and like some chick was like, "What the fuck is going?" And then like you just, I'd be like, "No, I'm sorry, I was just fucking." But how else would I start like, or wait, how you break the? How much is a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice? Like, is that how you're supposed to start every fucking thing?
Oh
Like, dude, I
man.
couldn't imagine that shit. That'd be
Yeah, what was speed dating? I'm just like, yo, what up? I just go in and be like, hey, how are you? I just start basic. I don't do anything fancy. I'm like, what do
no,
you do? And
I
then
get
they
that. I
and
get
then
that.
they usually ask me, hey, what do you do? And I'm like, I don't have a job, but I'm a podcaster.
Or the Biggie small Biggie ask you what your interests are, uh what numbers to dial, things to make you smile. Like I'm just saying, like I get what you're saying, I get what you're doing, I get all that, I get it. But I'm just saying, for me, I would because you gotta think how many other dudes are saying, "Yo, what up? What you doing?
Yeah,
What you
this is the opener.
doing?"
I got the opener. Oh man, I've had a bitch of a day. I just got out of jail 3 hours
All
ago.
right. Or like taught you right, dude. That's again. I think the point of it is to try to get laid at some point, man. That's not gonna. Maybe it will. I don't know. Maybe it will. Maybe.
How many warrants do you have? You just follow it up immediately, right? Like,
Now I can proudly say I have none, but I lived a lot of my life with warrants, and I could say driving with warrants is what made me a very good driver. You don't speed when you have warrants. You don't fucking dart around. You don't
yeah,
drive
because
around drunk and
it's
shit.
the idea that if you're going to commit a crime, okay, so in college, right? My fucking neighbors were underage drinking. It's a
Yeah.
fucking Wednesday, and they're underage. They come in, and they're like, "I'm trying to sleep." I go to bed at like 12 o'clock on a Tuesday, and I have class early on Wednesday. I'm like, fucking A. I got this stupid computer class at like 10 in the morning. And now what the fuck's happening is like they come in and they start showering at 1 in the morning and then they just start drinking till like 6 in the morning. I'm like, what the fuck, guys? It's fucking Tuesday slash Wednesday. And I'm like, you're underage drinking. You're all 19. I'm 22. You would think that they would learn to shut the fuck up, right?
Right.
Don't piss off your 22-year-old neighbor who you share a bathroom with on a fucking Tuesday night, and you guys are
Right.
getting hammered starting at 1 in the morning. Like, and then did the same thing every fucking night. And then after a fucking while, I'm like, I'm calling campus security. Fuck this shit. Like, if you're gonna
Okay,
come,
okay, Karen.
that wasn't a fucking Karen.
Oh, Ken. Okay, Ken. No, I'm joking, man.
I wasn't being Ken either. If anything, I
Oh,
was Jack. But that's not the point.
I'm calling the cops. I'm dialing campus secure. Beep bop boop. Was
Uh,
that your cell phone back there? Beep bop boop.
no, 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 no. It was more like, pick up the phone, player. Pick up the phone, player. I had my phone go off once in class, and it was like the weirdest thing because I picked like the girliest song ever, and it just goes off, and you're like, "Whose phone is that?" I'm like, "I'm sorry."
I used to, once I wasn't a cheating husband anymore. I liked putting different ringtones for different people. So and like with my new girl, her ringtone was giggity 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 goo. That was her ringtone. So anytime, like, say we're at my mom's house and like she's ready to go, all of a sudden I get a text, giggity giggity goo, and my mom looks at us
Oh
like,
my god,
"Why is she texting you?"
should
Oh, I don't know. And she's like, "Oh, it was just an accident." She's like, "What? Y'all ready to leave?"
absolutely show you another girl. Oh
Oh
man,
my god! All right, let's see it. Let's see.
I'm gonna pull this thing up, man.
Uh, let's
Oh,
go. And I don't know if you heard, it's always going down on a Tuesday, bro.
what's always going down on a Tuesday?
You never heard the song? It's going down on a Tuesday.
I don't know anything that's going down on a Tuesday.
It's a rap song. It's called "It's Going Down
I
on
got a
a
life. I
Tuesday."
got a life, man.
But you know why it goes down on a Tuesday?
I have no idea why it goes down on a Tuesday.
Lap dances are half off Tuesdays at the strip club. It's
Oh,
going down
who
on
knew
a
that?
Tuesday. Well, I'm just saying that's where the song comes from,
I've
bro.
never been in a strip club.
Holy fuck, my dude. Let's like holy fuck, man. I used to like. I have literally sold weed in strip clubs, bro. I kind of have the hookup at strip clubs. Like, man, I could walk us in there and like we could be in fucking wheelchairs and walk in there like we're fucking $1 million and shit. And
See,
they'll let you watch me eat pizza. You know, I got a stripper
mm,
to eat pizza on stage, right?
yeah, right.
I promise you, I did. I'll tell you that story. Holy shit, who is this?
This is Kingsley.
Oh yeah, we're so getting canceled. This is a chick's fucking bare ass, man.
I'm a really, really bad influence tonight. Like,
Not to me. Like this is definitely not
I
made
want.
for children tonight.
She's Australian, and then I want to interview her.
Is she a
And then,
wrestler?
oh yeah, she's a wrestler. I mean,
Who
I
does
mean, I
she
mean,
wrestle with?
I have no idea. Someplace down in Australia. Like, who gives a
Well,
fuck?
how do you not have any idea, my man? Like you should do more research. You can't want to like slovenly.
No, no, no. What I do is that I say, "Oh, cool. She's a wrestler. She looks cute. She's got a few, matches under her belt. Sounds like a great idea. I'm easy. I'm fucking easy. Where like my mind literally goes like 4 steps in. Like that. This is what everybody doesn't understand about me as an interviewer is that like with wrestlers, I'm like, what have you done? What matches have you
Right.
done? I look surface and then I find and I build the complete interview on the back end. So, like, if you're talented and then I see some of the matches and you look cute, I look at your match history. I'm like, cool, you got 40 matches. I could build an interview off of this shit. It's not hard.
That's what
Because
she said.
exactly, but it's false.
I mean, we don't know that yet. I mean, she would have to like she have to come back and tell us. No, I'm
Whoa,
joking.
whoa, 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 whoa. If it's
That's
not
what she
hard,
said.
no,
It's
no, no, no.
false.
If it's not hard, then the problem is you, not her.
Well, yeah, no shit. I thought you were saying like, well, if it's not hard, the problem is you. Like you're not doing nothing for me. The problem is you.
No, 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 no. It's you, not her. And there might be another problem going on.
And that brings us to our commercial for Blue Chew.
Oh, I was
It will
referring to
make your
something
dick
else.
hard. There's a
I was,
link in the description. I promise. No, I'm joking.
this would be the time for Roman to come in.
Shout out to Squatty Potty. The commercial for Squatty Potty.
I mean, hey, you know what? If Roman wanted to sponsor my show, I'd be down. I'm totally cool. I'd be like, guys, I get it. Hey, 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 hey. I'm gonna get to the rewards in 1 second here, guys. But like in the middle of my interview, I said I would like to get paid today, so I'm gonna go play an ad now, and I just played the fucking ad. Like
Right.
it was so brutal. Like it was so honest. I said I would like to get paid today. Like
Well, sometimes you have to. Sometimes you have to. I'm all for getting paid. I just don't. It
I
just
mean, I
seems
mean,
very monogamous, and I like. I don't mind the Joe Rogan part. Like he does all. Well, he did do all his commercials like at the beginning. Now it's spread through again.
is it really spread through?
I think so. I haven't listened to him like lately.
Is it spread through of him breaking up, or did Spotify break up the interview? Because there's a difference between the two.
I don't know, man. Maybe that's it. I have no idea,
This
man.
is a good question because I don't know either. But I mean, today my episode was worth like $23. Is what my episode was worth that I did. So I don't really care because I didn't make $23 yesterday on my podcast, but I made it today. So hey,
Well, yeah. I mean, again, pennies turn into dollars, so I'm all for like you build up a small following, or you build up, money over time, and you shit, $23, 23 bucks.
and this is what people don't understand
You can buy a
ads.
pizza
Exactly. You can buy
and
multiple
eat it by
pizzas,
yourself.
or you can invite a friend over.
A Lego friend.
If that's your kink, I mean, I'm not going to stop anybody here.
Could you,
Because you know what Lego means? Do you know what Lego means?
you're gonna build a girl out of Legos and have her eat pizza with you?
So Lego means it comes from leg got means play well. So this is just a great joke.
Oh man, this has gone way fucking creepy.
Oh no. But I mean, we could call pasta up instead.
This is the only episode where we do apologize and we offer Vaseline.
Well, I do need some for tomorrow, but that's not the point.
Wow. Wow. And I think on that note, the podcast should probably be fucking over. I
Should be
don't know.
canceled is what it
I
should
don't know.
be.
It will be. As you can see, we have 0 viewers at the moment.
Oh, wait till I share it out.
And
Like,
thank God my mommy's asleep because she's usually my one fucking viewer. Shit, that'd be great. I need some Vaseline for tomorrow. Oh, okay, good night, mother.
hey, it's for
Good
a
night,
friend.
Simone.
It's for a friend. See, I'm having a really see. You said you wanted me like completely fucked up and drunk. I'm not either of those things, and imagine what I'm gonna be.
Do you find it weird when people use lotion like in public?
It's such a weird question, and I feel awkward now.
It's like you're worried like what's this? Why is this person about to masturbate right now? Because
What
that's
is
what
this
lotion.
lotion for? You know?
Like that's what the only reason for lotion is to masturbate. So why would you be using lotion in public? It's just a
Oh
joke, man.
man.
It's not even
No.
my joke. It's a hacky joke. I heard it on some movie or some shit or somebody.
Well, I would ask, but you know, I don't want the answer. So
No, I
I
can't
would
even name the fucking comic, man.
I would ask about lotion with you, but you know,
Well,
I think I already know the answer. It's all right. The answer
well,
is I'm pleading the fifth.
I'll tell you the fucking answer. You can ask my girl. I'm a non-lotion user. I don't like the way it fucking feels. I don't like it on my skin. I don't want soft fucking. I don't even like.
Okay, see, this is the problem though. Is that is your like my skin's rough, so I gotta lotion up. I mean, I
My,
want smooth, soft skin. I
my
want
skin is
skin
also
that
rough, bro. I don't give a fuck. I don't even use Dove soap because I don't like the way it makes my fucking skin feel. Fuck that. No.
I use what is that shit like wool steel to wash.
Because I'm a damn man. I'm a
Well,
damn
no,
man. I.
I want my hands to be soft and my body to be all soft. So when I touch my girl at some point, she's like, "Oh, your hands are soft," you know?
You use a loofah. I use a wool sponge.
Yeah, right. Like wool steel.
We're not the same.
Oh, we already know that.
No,
This is why this is working though.
I've said it like 15 times just so they know on this podcast that we are not this. No, I'm joking, man. I'm so joking. I claim Mecca. He came out and saved our asses tonight.
Hey,
So
hey,
between
hey, look, I already did an interview tonight, and you
this
know,
wasn't a fucking interview, dude. This was us bullshitting for however long. I
no,
don't
no,
even know how long we've been on.
I did my show, and then I only had one, and then I got myself booked on another person's show who I interviewed. He's gonna interview me, which will be fun because we'll talk about like eBay shit, and
I did
yeah,
him. Now he's gonna do me.
exactly, it's gonna top me off.
That's not what she said. She did not
I'm
say
ruining
that.
your show in so many ways. See,
Dude, you're making it so much better. I'm gonna send you so many fucking great clips, and you're be like, "Holy shit, I should be on YouTube Shorts and TikTok." This guy has 50,000 fucking views of me fucking commenting and like, dude, I'm literally gonna go through this. There is minutes upon minutes of fucking content on this shit.
oh, it's
Not even
great.
minutes. Like all I need is like 15 seconds at a time, man.
See, I don't care anymore. And you want to hear the craziest thing is that I sent you my YouTube link and just put my YouTube link into all this shit, and I'll get so
Yeah,
many
because I
fucking
gotta.
interviews.
That's the worst part of this shit is that you still have to fill out everything like you're doing. It's an actual YouTube video. I gotta put links,
Yeah,
tags,
I
description,
fucking hate YouTube for
titles,
that
and
shit.
everything has to be done proper
Rumble's
links for
not much
shit.
better. Rumble's legitly not much better on that shit.
Fuck them all.
It's. I mean, there's a reason why I don't like YouTube. Like, I love Facebook. I love fucking podcasting. YouTube to me, it has its merit, and there's application use. The only good thing about YouTube is that it's a search engine. That's all YouTube really is, and
Yeah,
the
but it
result
is.
is a video.
But I like the way you talk about like money and stuff, and like monetizing your podcast. It's kind of leaving money on the table if you don't, dude. I
I
get
mean,
caught up.
I'm demonetized on YouTube, so I can't make money in super chat or anything like that. I'm banned because I broke
What?
their bylaws.
Wait, how'd you do that, dude?
I was a stupid young kid. I was like 19, and I fucking just clicked all my videos, not knowing anything.
You just clicked all your videos?
And then I did like ad revenue, and well, there you go.
Wow, dude, I didn't know, dude. I don't know. I'm fucking. I got. I'm a senior fucking citizen, dude. I waited to get on YouTube till I was 75. Not the smartest decision.
But the way I will make money is that um selling ad space essentially,
Right,
and
and that's not even what I meant about the monetize is that
yeah,
all the people that see, because like you said, like I don't get. I mean, I don't. I'm not gonna get 10,000 people to watch this video right now. But if I break it up into shorts, I can get. I mean, I got fucking 12,000 people listening to me sing Tupac and Snoop Dogg and shit.
yeah, no,
Like
I definitely have to break up my shit, but it's just it's not on the cards right now, and there's way too much shit going on. When I go down for probably
that's what
season
she
4,
said.
right? So because I'm all the way up, right? All the way up. I got that song stuck
Going
in my head.
all the way up on a
You can't touch
Tuesday.
me on a Tuesday, man.
Do. Can't touch this. The music hits me so hard, makes me
What's
sing. Oh my lord!
oh shit. Oh.
Right now, let's do the dance back and forth. Oh my god, we should get rolling chairs and just roll back and forth across our screen. That'd be dope. We're totally doing that, man. Next show.
And then
That's
what you
how I want
do,
to start it.
and then what you
That's
do is
how I
you get
want to start it. Yeah,
what you do is you get strobe lights too,
yeah.
and just
Like it's me and you just sitting here. I just start rapping the song, and then when it hits the
oh my
the
god, I have to
chorus, and
teach
it's like,
you.
huh?
I have to teach you how to use StreamYard and do so many things on StreamYard. And it's gonna be so sick. Like,
Teach me how to put something in my background and not fucking just turn my entire screen black, the motherfuckers.
oh, there's gonna be so much shit that I could teach you, and I'm gonna have a blast.
All
I'm gonna
right,
have a fucking
man.
blast.
Well, we'll figure it all out, dude. We'll get it all done. And thank you very much, Mecca. The links are going to be down in the description. I'm going to get
Seriously,
all.
seriously, go watch my shit, guys. I need the views. If
Yeah,
you want to
watch the
actually,
shit in these views.
like, I'm gonna be serious for 1 second because I'm gonna show myself. I really work my ass off on my interviews, And I absolutely appreciate when people actually watch that shit and watch them, because I really do put a lot of effort into it and it means something to me. So please actually watch my interviews and watch 10 minutes of it. And if you don't like it after 10 minutes, I get it, but at least give it a shot because I would really appreciate it. So that's all I'm going to say.
And unlike the marvelous Mecca Davis, I don't give a shit about my interviews. I don't. So if you want like some good content and somebody that actually gives a shit about your listening needs, you might want to go check out his podcast. Which seems stupid. Why am I? It's like McDonald's sending you over to Burger King. And I just compared myself to McDonald's. I'm not for sure on McDonald's either. It's like Wendy's sending you over to Burger King. All right, Mecca, you be good, man. I appreciate you coming out tonight, man. Coming in last minute, saving our asses, doing something.
Well, thanks for having me because I got nothing
No,
else to do. And
anytime, man. Like I said, man, we're gonna. I like promoting other creators and doing. I mean, I'm not. Like I said, dude, I don't want to sell fucking Blue Chew. At least not at the moment. Maybe when I get paid and people actually give a shit to listen to me.
hey, if Roman wants to pay me good money, I got no problem. I
And
got
I'm
no
just saying,
problem.
Blue Chew have to be like, Blue Chew, and I'd be like, make sure to card, and that's it. That's the commercial.
I already have the ad. I got the ad memorized. Roman, I know being a comic book nerd can be hard. Well, maybe not that hard, but we can fix that with Roman. You don't even have to talk to your doctor. Roman, when you're a comic book nerd and you want to get hard, Roman. Now, back to your. And then you just go right back into your
But
guest
see, yeah,
immediately.
but see, I feel like the Roman, when you're a comic book nerd and you want to get hard, that's like the real, because everyone knows, like, if you haven't bought, what are you, a fucking 60-year-old boy buying fucking Viagra over the fucking internet? Like, and I feel like even then, like, you listen to podcasts before, you don't need a fucking doctor for this shit. Like, and just like, I hate to like, share, or like this other fucking guy, this It's Jimmy guy, dude. And I like the guy. He does good information. He does this stuff about stimulus and shit like that. And it's helpful. But every time he says, please like, share, and subscribe. And, it says like, share, and be sure to subscribe down there. And, it's always free to do so. No shit, Jimmy. We all understand fucking YouTube, Jimmy.
So yeah, it's like
No,
I feel
no
like
shit,
saying
buddy.
I feel like saying in my next video, I don't give a fuck if you like my podcast. If you really don't want to subscribe, that's all right. I'll just kill you in your sleep tonight. And he just
Well, dude, one of my first TikToks, like one of the first things I did, it was like, because you see all these things like girls saying, ooh, stop, pause, do this, do that. And mine was, I thought I'd be funny. Don't stop on me, just scroll, just scroll. There's plenty of other fucking things on TikTok other than me. And somebody wrote in the comments, yeah, you're right. It's like, you fucking brilliant motherfucker. That was great.
That's hilarious. No, no, no. I feel like saying that. I meant to do it the next thing. I really don't give a shit if you like, subscribe to my YouTube channel or the podcast. I'll still be here, and the next time you see me, it'll be even better. So it's your loss, not
Uh,
mine.
all right. Well, we're gonna just keep talking if we don't get off this thing. Well, I like to end the Nerding Out show, and I know you're a young child, so I don't even know if you get this. Do you get this reference? Wonder Twin Powers activate.
Oh man, I'm the worst.
Ah, it's okay, folks. You got it. You saw the fist. You understood it. Wonder Twin Powers activate. And no always means no unless you're listening to Nerding Out. Goodbye, folks.